Hello and welcome to a session I'm calling Iron Barre. We will be combining the worlds of ballet, bar movement, and weightlifting. I am using a couple different options for weights like 3 pounds and 5 pounds. Coming into first position where our heels are together and externally rotating our legs and knees, one hand on the bar, bend the outside elbow and the knees as we plie, and then straighten, reaching up to the sky. Inhale, bend, and exhale, straighten. Let's add 3 pulses now. 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. And now bend, pop the heels, drop the heels, and bend. Knees bend, pop the heels, straighten the legs, reach the arm to the sky, and try it again. Bend, pop to the top and lower. Bend, pop to the top and lower. Now stay here with heels popped and knees bent. Top elbow bent and little pulses in those legs. Nice soft arm on the bar. Straighten the legs, reach to the sky, and let's move on. Adding a bicep curl with that outside arm and alternating with a leg kick. Bicep curl, leg kick. Bicep curl, leg kick. Try to point the toes as you kick the leg with control. Put those 2 moves together, the curl and the kick, happening at the same time. And add a move here. It's kick, toes to the knee, kick and lower. Reach the arms straight, bicep curl, straight and lower. Try to find that coordination with the choreography. Kick and point the toe to the knee and kick and lower. Try to keep that leg extended for little pulses. Try to show off the inner heel as the toes point, and then add some bicep pulses with the leg pulses. Inner thigh, low abdominals, hips, and good job. Now taking that leg out to the side, we're going to add a little shoulder move here with the weight. You're going to pick up the weight and then kick the leg. Pick up the weight and kick the leg. Let's put those 2 moves together. Point the toes as the leg sweeps up and away from the floor. And try not to shrug the shoulder as you lift the weight. Adding that move, kick, point the toes to the opposite knee, extend and lower. Kick, point, extend, lower. Lift the weight, keep it there, and control it back down. Kick, point, extend, and lower. The hand on the bar is not holding on for dear life. Try to keep it relaxed. Now hold here with the toes to the opposite knee and just lift the weight up and down 4 times. Extend the leg and pulse 4 times. And graceful release. Turn the palm to face outwards now as we lift the arm forward and kick that outside leg back behind you. So forward with the arm, back with the leg. Forward with the arm, back with the leg. Let's put those 2 moves together at the same time, working through front of the shoulder, chest and bicep with the weight, and working through glutes and hamstrings with that leg lift. Try 3 pulses back with the leg. Bring the leg in and bend the knees as you lift that weight forward. Little plie with the weight lift. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Bring it in, bend the knees as you lift. Okay, great. We're going to switch sides. Facing the other way. Let's start with the elbow bending and the knees bending. It's your outside arm that is holding the weight, the other hand lightly on the bar. As you bend the knees, keep the heels down. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. Moving into those 3, 2, 1 pulses and then straighten to the top. 3, 2, 1, deepen abdominals as you exhale up. And bend, pop the heels, straighten the legs, lower the heels. Bend, pop, lift to the top and drop. Bend, pop, to the top and drop. This one's a little tricky for the coordination of the upper and lower body. Bend, pop, to the top and drop. Now let's keep the heels popped. The knees are going to pulse. Press all the way to the top. I'm just going to rotate to the side a little bit for the bicep curl and leg kick. Bicep curl and kick. But first try alternating the curl and then the kick, and then let's put that together at the same time. Exhale and exhale. Try pointing the toes as long as you can as you lift that leg. Adding here at the top, we bend the knee, the toe pulls into the opposite knee as the arm curls and extend and lower. Lift, bend, extend, lower. Lift, bend, extend, lower. Let's try some pulses with that leg. Try to rotate externally so you're showing off the inner heel, inner thigh working. Add some bicep pulses. Little pulse and pulse and pulse, and control it down. We're adding our shoulder move now. Pick up that weight and then add a leg kick to the side. Pick up the weight, kick the leg. First you're alternating, and now we're going to put those two moves together, pulling that weight up and kicking the leg. Let's add a move here at the top. We kick the leg, it bends in, it extends, it lowers down. We're holding the weight up for a little longer at the top. Kick, bend, reach, lower. Kick, bend, extend, lower. Okay, and finally, the back of the body with the leg. Open palm, arm raise, and then kicking the leg back behind you. Arm raise and leg kick. Arm raise and leg kick. Alternating first, and let's put those two moves together, reaching the arm forward as the leg extends back behind you. Exhale to lift. Try 3 pulses this time. Back, back, back. Bring the heels together. As you bend the knees, you lift the arm in front of you. Pulse, pulse, pulse together and plie. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Bring it together. Plie as you lift. Lovely. I'm going to lower that weight for the time being. Facing the bar. Take the feet wider than your mat, externally rotate and drop the hips so you're leaning away from the bar. This is why it's great to have a surface that's really fixed in place so you can send your body weight back as the knees bend, really getting into the back of the body, back of the legs, glutes. Let's stay for pulses here. The knees are opening outwards, outwards, outwards. And now find some pelvic tilts. Keep the knees bent, maintain that plie position, and lift the tailbone and tuck the tailbone. Lift and tuck. Keep the tailbone tucked and try 4 more little pulses, and then back to those pelvic tilts. Tilt and tuck, and pulse it out. Tilt and tuck and pulse it out, alternating. Sit a little lower if you can. Sit back a little further. Drop down a little lower. Woo, good job. And slowly release. Come up and out of it. So angling your body towards the bar, we're going to work those abductors, the back and side of the hip. One elbow is coming towards the bar. Try not to lean your body weight into the bar as we lift that leg. Let's add the arm reaching up and overhead, and the elbow is going to bend as you lift the leg. So everything is coming towards each other, reaching away from each other. And then final option, add the weight in the top hand and repeat that last move. Kick and bend the elbow to that kicking leg. Little side body work, shoulder work, hip and leg work. Place the weight on top of that leg for an extra set of 8 pulses. Toes reach longer, chest up. Changing sides here, so your other elbow resting on the bar, angling the body, and let's lift that leg away from the bar, toes pointed. Try reaching the same arm overhead and then bending that elbow towards the lifting leg as you exhale. Exhale. You can add the weight now in the top hand for one last set. Lift the leg and reach it away from the body, away from the bar. Control that shoulder press. Place the weight on top of the leg, making it a little heavier for this final set of pulses. Happy thoughts. And good. Good job. Yes. Lowering the weight. Facing the bar, this time legs together, parallel legs. Lean back if you can away from the bar and try those little pulsing squats. Pulse and pulse and pulse. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee and continue the pulses, dropping the hips a little lower. Pulse and pulse, keep the chest up, the eyes up. Great, switch the leg that's crossed. Got single leg squat pulses, abs in. Sit back. Good, both feet down. Pop the heels and try your last set of squat pulses here with high heels, legs together, lean back. Sit lower, lower, lower. Exhale, exhale. Stay in a seated position and alternate the heel that's dropping. Switch and drop and drop and pop and pop and 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Nice work. Come up and out of that squat and facing away from the bar for a nice opener stretch. Looking up, opening the chest, front of the shoulders. Lean away from the bar. See if heels can stay down. And then try a side bend here, leaning the hips away from the bar and top arm sweeps up and overhead, palm facing down. Breathe into the side body. Switch sides. Let that reaching arm be nice and straight. Top arm arcing overhead. Breathe in. If you can, let's lift one heel up onto the bar, or I have this handy little surface just below the bar for a nice stretch in the hamstrings and inner thighs. And we'll take the top arm up and overhead, stretching through the side body. And side number 2. Reaching up and overhead. Try to keep that top arm a little bit back and behind. Breathe into the side, into the shoulder, into the leg. Go back to that number 4 stretch where one ankle is crossed over the opposite knee. Bend that supporting knee and lean back, sit back. One of my favorite stretches for the glutes and the hips. Switch sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe supporting knee can bend a little bit more. And coming on up, so we're angling our body a bit to the side, leaning away as we hold on to the bar, and the inside knee is bent, outside leg is straight. Nice stretch for that side of the hip abductor and the shoulders. Switch sides, you're on a bit of an angle, outside leg is straight, inside knee is bent. Lean away with the hips and the tailbone. And come back to the center all the way up. Let's just roll those shoulders into arm circles. Nice big breath in and out. Stretch to the sky nice and high. Interlace the palms. Good job, everybody. That concludes your Iron Barre session for today. Until next time.